Hi, Madeline and Shelly, I think it was. By the way, I hope you are safe and doing well wherever you're at in the world right now. Just a little bit about myself. My name's Kristen Bifus. I'm from Santa Barbara, California. I currently live in Salt Lake City. Um, I love all things health and wellness, surfing, yoga, hiking, swimming, gardening, all of that. I kind of became more involved with working in the events industry when I was in college, and I worked for the BYU athletic marketing team. So that was a great experience, and I've just kind of stuck with events ever since. Um, I have the list of questions here that you want me to answer, so I'll just kind of go through those. Why I'm interested in this job at doTERRA. I absolutely love events, like I said. I love people, I love community, I love global outreach, I love traveling. I've done a lot of traveling in my life, in my 20s and stuff. I love learning about other cultures, like I said, health and wellness, that whole industry. I love just working in impacting the world, sort of globally. And so yeah, something that I love about doTERRA is just the whole mission and the goal of it, and kind of the way they go about getting their products. I love that they do their co-impact sourcing mission, and how they just provide employment and a sense of success and self-worth and accomplishment in so many people's lives across the globe. I think that's super amazing. And just helping out with the economy and sustainability of other countries. I just think it's a really, really worthy and kind of amazing cause to work for, and I'd love to be a part of it. Just here locally, affecting those locally, but also just being a part of something bigger that kind of is affecting and reaching other places globally. So yeah, I'd love to be a part of it, and that's kind of why I'm interested in it. I love events and love the corporate side of things. I don't have as much experience on the corporate side, but I am a quick learner, and I'm not afraid of that at all. And I just think if doTERRA's events team is anything like the rest of their company, then I'm sure it's amazing. Your team would be amazing to work with. How does my experience make me a good candidate for the job? So although I may not have a ton of experience working at events with 30,000 people, I have worked at a ton of events over the years, all different types of events. And let's see, one of my favorite things I've been a part of was working for the BYU athletic marketing team, and we wanted to find a way to connect the BYU athletes with their thousands of fans just in Utah and across the US. So we eventually came up with this idea to do something called the BYU Fan Fest. And this was just a way to connect the players with their fans and actually let them interact and meet and talk. So we would travel to we started traveling to different cities just in Utah, and then different cities in surrounding states around Utah, and just putting on these fun events where people could come listen to the players talk, give them little inspirational messages, play soccer, football, throw the ball around with the players. And it was just awesome because it kind of involved the fans of all ages and all different backgrounds. There's so many different types of people who are fans of BYU, religious or not religious, adults, kids, people of all different races. So yeah, it was just awesome to see that all come together and have them actually be able to interact and connect with these people that they look up to so much, and also to have the players have that experience with their fans as well. So I loved that. I also worked for a company called Exclusive Meetings and Events. They are based in Naples, Florida, but I was living in San Diego at the time. I only worked for them for about a year because it was like a contracted position. I was filling in for another one of their event planners who had to take a year off. So yeah, I worked for this company. They're a corporate planning company mostly. So for that job, I created invites and would send them out through mail merger. I would work a lot with like their accommodations and their travel plans and just logistics of getting them to their hotel or wherever they may be staying. I also planned a lot of the excursions that happened in the different cities while they had breaks between their meetings or during their retreat or whatever it may have been. One of their largest clients is Blue Cross Blue Shield, the insurance company. So yeah, I would travel out to each event and just work the day of or week of or whatever, just to help things run seamlessly. I would do a lot with like the registration website and just helping everyone get registered and get signed up for what they need to get signed up for, and help get the keynote speakers all settled in and to their accommodations and everything like that. So one of my favorite things I did with that company was I got to travel to the islands of St. Kitts and Nevis in Florida, or in the Bahamas, what am I saying? In the Caribbean. And yeah, we had like a week-long retreat there with this company. There were probably 300 to 350 people there who got to come on that retreat. So that was a really fun experience. I currently work with Alpine Event Company. It is kind of like a rental and design company here in Utah. I work as a coordinator for them, so I do I just work directly with clients, helping them figure out design and layouts. I'll make layouts and schematics for their events. I do a lot of the company was bought by new owners in this last January, so they've really had me working a lot on like rebranding the company and doing outreach to other members of the events industry in Utah, just meeting with other planners and doing collaborations, styled shoots and things like that with other florists, caterers, venues, things like that. And then I also work at a venue downtown Salt Lake City called Ember, and Ember is also owned by another company called the Utah Venue Market. So yeah, I work with them. My job with them is I'm an event director. So I'll do venue walkthroughs with potential clients, sell the space. I do layouts and design as well. And then I'm just the day of event director for different events. And then I have coordinators under me that I'm in charge of for events. Okay, I'm super sorry. I'm recording this video at my house and my neighbor decided to start trimming his trees in the middle of my video. So sorry for the super unprofessional video. There's gonna be a little break in it because I had to stop my video for a few minutes. But anyway, the next question you guys wanted me to answer was describe my working environment where I'm able to work best. That would probably just be, so I love working with a team and I also love working independently. I think I excel at both. I can be good at both. I love a working environment where everyone on my team, all of my coworkers are passionate about what they're doing and they love what they're doing and everyone works hard. I kind of have a hard time sometimes when people aren't like that and they don't really care about the work that they're doing, and they're just a little bit of a damper on the rest of the team. So yeah, just everyone who, I don't really care if I have anything in common with the people I'm working with. I actually kind of love not having a ton in common, and I love working in a dynamic environment with different types of people, but just people who are hard workers and have the same goal and maybe have different ways of going about things, but can bring it all together with everyone else's ideas at the end of the day to have a successful event or whatever we may be planning. So yeah, just like an open and fun environment. I love to laugh and have a good time. I also love to be professional and serious when I need to be. Talk about my ability to collaborate and my organizational skills. I love collaborating. Like I said, I love working with a team. I, over the years, have worked with a ton of different types of people on different events. I love feedback and constructive criticism. So if I come up with an idea and someone else has a better way of doing it or something to add to what I've come up with, I love bringing together those different ideas and kind of creating something great. Kind of having the same goal in mind, but like I said, having different ways of going about it and kind of joining my ideas with other people's ideas to create something great. Organization skills, I am very much a list person. I make a to-do list every night before I go to bed for the next morning so that I can just get everything done I need to get done. I like creating processes when I know that I have to get something done, or whether it be in my personal life or my professional life. I love coming up with processes that are going to make that the most efficient and the most successful that I can. So yes, I think that I do have great organizational skills, and that is something that I'm always continuing to work on as well. As a leader and as a follower, like I said, I'm an event director at a venue, and I have been doing events for a long time. So I think just like in the events industry, you're going to end up wearing a lot of hats and playing a lot of different roles. And that's something that I actually love about it. I love having, I love working in the events industry because no 2 days are ever really the same. Like, you kind of will have the same things you need to get done, but things are always going to be thrown at you, and there's a lot of problem solving situations you have to get put into and figure out what to do. And I feel like working in events, you're kind of always a follower and a leader. You're a follower in the sense that there's going to be times when you have to delegate to like I always have to delegate to my coordinators at the venue and tell them what to do and work with work to get things done, and work with the different vendors that come in, get them set up, solve any issues they may have. And then as a follower, you're also going to sometimes have people delegate things to you, and you're always going to have to also be doing things and following someone who may be above you, or may have a different idea, or just maybe the one that's kind of in charge that day. So yeah, I think that as a follower, I've had people above me telling me what to do and giving me instruction, and actually like that because I learn a lot from when I am a follower. I also learn a lot when I'm a leader, and I kind of learn how to delegate and all of that. So yeah, am I willing and able to travel domestically and internationally? Definitely yes. I love traveling. I would be happy to, and like I said, I kind of enjoy having a lot to do and kind of having a crazy life, having a crazy schedule. So yes, I would love to travel and have that experience and work in other places. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I would love to be on the events team, love to work with you guys. I do know a few other people who work for doTERRA, and they just absolutely love it. Have nothing but good things to say about it. And so yeah, thanks for giving me the opportunity to introduce myself to you guys and tell you a little bit about myself. All right, thanks again.